Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Plantation Wharf's Espresso ground coffee. And this is a coffee that I picked up in the company shop. I think it was around the £1.50 mark, but usually they have a short best before date on them, so they sell them a little bit cheaper there. But let's take a look at the pack and we'll find out what the best before date is a bit later on. It says it's a strength 6. It says proudly roasted in the UK, established London 1987. And as I say, this is a Plantation Wharf coffee, and normally there is some sort of indication that this is made by Percold, but that is no longer on the pack as far as I can see anyway. Maybe someone else will spot it and it's in plain sight, but I haven't found it yet. So let's take a look at the description. It says, at Plantation Wharf, we've carefully blended the finest coffee from around the world to create our bespoke espresso ground coffee. These quality beans are roasted and ground in the UK by our team of master roasters who have decades of experience. If you're after a cup of full flavour, this is the cup for you. Storage instructions, ways to make your coffee. Says this ground coffee is designed perfectly for cafetiers but works equally well in other formats. The best before date there, as you can see, is December 2020, so that's the reason for the cheaper price, is because it's literally got like 3 or 4 months to go on the best before date. It's a 200 gram bag, and I don't think there's any more information on the sides, just the contact information there, which is UK for Food Brands Group. Plantation Wharf is a registered trademark of Food Brands Group Limited. So yeah, it's no longer sort of under the Percold banner anymore, this coffee. And I think it was called Black and Beyond at one time, so I don't know if they still make the Black and Beyond or this is the new version of that anyway. So that's the pack. Let's take a quick look at the ground coffee. As it says on the pack, it's perfect for a cafetiere and it's a really coarse grind, quite dark, sort of reddish look to it, but the aroma is deep and dark, but there is an unmistakable cheapness to the smell. It's earthy, woody and cardboardy, which doesn't bode well. It's overly rich and smoky with a slight sweetness there. There's a slight floral Play-Doh hint that is teetering on the edge of chemical. This is not a coffee I'm looking forward to trying. In fact, I'm dreading it. But maybe it won't be so bad with the taste. So, taste wise, well, when you make a cup, you straight away notice a clove metallic hint emanating from the cup, but not really in the taste. It's treacle-like, chocolatey, very similar to a hot chocolate. It's slightly smoky, tobacco even. It's very smooth, surprisingly, and really full-bodied, almost mousse-like, I would say. But it's over-roasted and slightly burnt, which transfers into the taste along with a bitterness that isn't very pleasant. And in combination with the over-richness, it didn't feel too good when it hit my stomach. I can imagine there will be some who would really enjoy this coffee because it's strong and relatively smooth, but I'm not a fan. It's not terrible though, and I did finish the pack, but it was a real test of endurance. It does remind me of those super strong high caffeine coffees I've reviewed recently, like the Very Strong Coffee or the Black Insomnia, for example, but where those had a real quality about them, this doesn't, and is very cheap tasting. So I'll give it a score of 2.75 out of 5. If you like a bold, strong, high caffeine coffee, this may be worth a try, especially if you see it for under the £2 mark, I would say. And another thing, it did sort of grow on me the more I drank this coffee. It wasn't, as I say, as terrible as I was expecting. So I'd really like to hear from anyone who's tried this coffee or any of the other sort of incarnations of this Plantation Wharf coffee, the Black and Beyond, the Espresso. I think they're all the same basically. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. That was my quick review. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.